Hello, hello, hello. Patrice Stewart here, and welcome to my channel. I am your favorite tax and business strategist, and today I'm going to go over the steps that you need to take to starting your business. So the very first step that you will want to take is you will want to find your address first. The address is the most important part when you're going to register and set up a business. If you have a home-based business, I would like to give you special instructions that you should take when starting your business online or just setting it up in general. So, one of the things that you want to do is when you are utilizing a home office address, it is better to use a virtual office address. And I'm going to explain to you why you want to do this. A lot of times when you are building business credit or you're looking for lending or funding in the future, you want to make sure that you have an actual commercial space address. A lot of times lenders will deny you if they can find out that your business is being ran from a home address. So I would suggest the first thing that you want to do is find a virtual office address. A few examples are Regis, Opal. These are a few companies that you can look up and see. I would also suggest just Googling virtual office address near me. And then that way, whatever city and state you're in, you will find the local and most current addresses available. Now, another thing with a virtual office address is a lot of times you are able to receive your packages there. So with most virtual office addresses, what they will do is allow you to have your mail delivered, your packages delivered, and then when you are ready to increase your services, a lot of them offer phone services as well. So if you need a receptionist to take your calls and take messages for you, those are usually another package plan that you can set up. But if you only need an address, just doing the mail option will be just fine. And most virtual addresses you can find for at least under $55 or $75, okay? So the very first thing is you want to find your address because your address is the most important part. Everything else is going to be attached to your address. So that's the very first step that you want to take when we're going to start this business, okay? If you are using a commercial or a business address, then that's perfect. Use your office address. Make sure you have your suite number or your floor, so that way we can differentiate your office, especially if you're in a warehouse space, kind of similar to how I am in my office, okay? So once you have your address set up, then the next step that you want to take is actually registering the business with the Secretary of State. Now, every single state is going to have different fees as for what they charge to actually file it with the state. So what you want to do is you want to go to your state's Secretary of State office. So for example, I'm in Illinois. So it's Illinois Secretary of State. If you are in Wisconsin, it will be Wisconsin Secretary of State. If you are in Florida, it will be Florida Secretary of State. You get the point, okay? So what you want to do is you want to go to your Secretary of State's office and you want to file the business. So you will make that decision if you want to set up your company as an LLC or if you want to set up as a corporation or non-for-profit. Those are the three main ones that people set up. But again, you'll make that determination whether you're going to be an LLC, a corporation, or a non-for-profit.